Hello and welcome back to MarketBeat. Today we have an exciting discussion ahead as we are going to be talking about Ford stock. Ford is one of the world's largest automobile manufacturers and has a long history dating back to 1903. Ford is well known for producing a wide range of vehicles, including cars, trucks, SUVs, commercial vehicles, and now electric vehicles. Ford has faced a number of challenges, including declining sales and intense competition. The company has been working to transform its business as a legacy automaker into the EV car maker and has outlined a number of ambitious initiatives designed to improve its financial performance and competitiveness in the EV arena. Today, we'll take a close look at Ford's financial performance, including its revenue, earnings, and stock price forecast. We will also discuss some of the key factors that are driving the company's growth, or at least what Ford hopes will drive its growth and how these might affect its future performances. Finally, we have Thomas back with us today, offering some insights into the potential risks and opportunities associated with investing in Ford stock. So if you're interested in learning more about Ford and its stock, keep watching. Let's get into it. Thomas, glad to have you back today.
Good to be back. Thanks for having me.
All right, Ford shares are pulling back after a weak report. And Thomas, I'm a Ford investor. I need some guidance. And I'm also speaking up for all the other Ford investors that are watching. Do we need to be concerned?
Well, I've watched Ford for a long time, more than 15 years, and any time that it's fallen down to a low level, it's always bounced back pretty strongly. So no, I don't think you need to be concerned. If I could get Ford in the single digits again, I would definitely want to scoop some up. And the reason I think this is because Ford is fundamentally a very well-run company, and it's still tightly owned by the original family. It has the backing of the family. Mr. Ford is still the largest shareholder, and they operate this company really for the good of the family, not necessarily for the good of the market. Those two things often coincide because they run the company for its longevity and its health and its ability to produce capital returns. And it's also a major OEM shifting into the EV market. So again, I really don't think you need to be concerned. This really is a buying opportunity for investors.
All right, fair enough. But what about the investors that are in it at what, $12, $15 a share?
Well, like I've said before, it's never easy to watch a stock price implode. But as I also said, Ford's a well-run company. They will get through this. They've been through crises before. It may take them a little while to get their feet back under them, but I'm sure the stock will bounce back. And this will be seen as a very good buying opportunity for long-term investors.
So if the company is transitioning to an EV company, what kind of headwinds does it face, or what's going to be the problem ahead?
Well, right now, the biggest problem is CEO confidence. They just produced a weak report, and the CEO admitted to leaving billions in profits on the table. That's just not good. He could find himself replaced. The previous CEO was replaced because he did not act on the slowdown in the EU quick enough. And so this new CEO could find himself replaced as well. That may be good news for the stock. I don't wish it on him or on them, but signs that they're taking it seriously could be a boost for market confidence.
All right, but Thomas, you don't just stay in business for over 100 years without doing something right. That just doesn't happen these days. So what would you call Ford's strengths as a car maker? We need details. Sell us on Ford like you're a Ford salesman or something.
Well, Ford's a very iconic brand. They have a lot of brand recognition and brand power behind that. They make the #1 selling truck and now the #1 selling EV truck. And that's a really big story. In the EV market, there was 3, 4, 5 different manufacturers said they were going to outcompete Ford with pickup trucks, and none of them have been able to do it. Ford's the #1 EV pickup truck, and they've made a lot more investments into the EV arena. They're building a whole new EV campus. I think that will gain traction soon, and so the EV component with the brand recognition is their biggest strength.
Thomas, why don't you go ahead and tell us why price targets and analyst ratings matter and why we need to pay attention to them?
Well, the analysts represent a lot of investment dollars. Where they go, the market tends to follow. So if their sentiment is getting warmer, if they're warming up to a stock, investment dollars will flow into that market and the stock price should go up. The problem with Ford right now is that it has been receiving some price target reductions, And the very first downgrade to sell has shown up on MarketBeat's analyst tracking tools, and that's not good. When the analyst sentiment is in decline, if it's weakening, turning bearish, other investors will start selling the stock and the stock price will go down. So if this turns into a real trend, if we have a lot of analysts downgrading the stock, then the stock price could be under pressure for a while.
All right, let's take a quick look at the technicals while we still have a few minutes here. If you want to go ahead and pull that up.
Sure, let me get it. All right, well, you can see that Ford went through the same boom and bust cycle as the rest of the EV market. Theirs was a little bit later because they were kind of slow to the game as far as making their big announcements. But you can see here and here and here, as they're making their big announcements over the last year or so, the stock price really shot up. But as with the broader EV market, this price up here is pricing in all the future potential gains Ford could ever possibly make with electric vehicles. And that's just not the reality of today. So the price is sold off. We do have pretty firm support down here around $11. It would be surprising to see the price drop significantly below the $10.50 to $11 range, but it is possible. What I see happening right now is some consolidation and sideways movement as the CEO rebuilds confidence. That might last for another year or so. The stock may be ready to rally towards the end of this year or the beginning of 2024. That's what I'm seeing.
Thomas, let's wrap this one up here. Thank you so much for offering some insights into the potential risks and opportunities associated with investing in Ford. This conversation was insightful for me, and I hope it was for all of our viewers tuning in. Let's continue this conversation in the comments down below. Everyone that stuck around to the end, go ahead, leave us a comment. Let us know what your thoughts are on this one. Are the CEO issues we discussed something you're concerned with? What do you think about all this electric vehicle talk? If you like this video, please be sure to subscribe to our channel. I promise it's easy. It's just a simple click, but your support to grow this channel means a lot to us. Before we go, if you haven't checked out MarketBeat All Access and what it can do for your portfolio, literally, what are you waiting for? Thomas, what are they waiting for?
I don't know. It's a great package.
Our viewers can try it completely free for 30 days. And if you love it, which I'm sure you will, you can get a discount on the rest of your year's subscription. You'll instantly gain access to my favorite features, one of them being My MarketBeat is our watch list feature that allows you to easily track the performance of your favorite stocks in real time, giving you the information you need to make informed investment decisions. There's that and so much more. All you have to do is click the link in the description below. If you have any questions at all, please leave them down below. And Thomas told me he wanted some fans, so leave him a comment down below so we can get him those fans.
All right. Let us know what stocks you want to hear about, and we'll get them on our list for the next videos.
All right. Thanks again for joining me, Thomas. I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, Lacey. See you next time.